There are two Kens in this shot. There's one there who is completely grayed out. He has no color to his face whatsoever. And then there's another one attached to the tree. So I found this really funny while looking back at it. Oh my god, I'm still in a loopy mood from... It hasn't changed from the last time I've recorded one of these episodes. I looked up at the title and I didn't read it properly, and I thought that said Minecraft Fantastic Roleplay. No, it's just fantasy. I'm just dumb. My brain's... I'm still loopy. Maybe it's just... It's not gonna change, is it? I'm not gonna be able to record a single one of these being serious. But that's fine! Anyway, what's up guys, Kevin so much here, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to, as you've guessed, Aikiria, Rise of the King, episode 2 of season... Aikiria, Rise of the King, season 2, episode 2, starting again. Minecraft fantasy roleplay, not Minecraft fantastic roleplay. I mean, it isn't fantastic roleplay. It might as well say fantastic roleplay in the title, because it is a fantastic roleplay. In any case, I don't know if they'll provide a recap or whatever of what happened last time. They probably won't. But if you haven't watched the first episode, I recommend obviously watching that before you watch episode 2. But basically, from my understanding, it was a flashback of Kaguno's childhood, and it basically explained, actually, I don't know what it explained. That's a point I hadn't very much thought about. But basically, at the end of the video, Kaguno's parents sacrificed their lives for the sake of their two sons. And I'm assuming now this episode's gonna take place in, the present, so we get to see my boy Franz again, yay! And let's see how much, Kaguno actually recalled. I can't tell if he was actually recalling those events, because as we know, he was passed out for the entirety of, his parents sacrificing their lives, so he wouldn't have any way of having any recollection of it. And it'll be interesting to see how Ayumi reacts when he starts, like, asking questions, because I feel like this is something that's gonna be, like, at the very least, heavily alluded to in this season. I kind of want, or at least I would love to see, I would love to see a lot more about Ayumi's secret, throughout this season. So let's just find out. I'm gonna stop talking, because I talked for way too long at the beginning of the last one. It probably bored half people to death. So, without further ado, let's just watch Aikiria, Rise of the King, episode 2, right, starting again. Are we having a picnic? What is that? Hold on. Am I, like, missing things already? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that thing? Get a good view on it. Hold on. I'm less than 20 seconds in, and I'm already pointing out. Why won't you... What is that thing? That's even more horrifying than the guy in the last video. Are we just gonna completely bypass this, or are we actually gonna learn what the flip that actually is? I don't know. I thought the Kingdom Hearts dudes were weird enough. That's weird on a whole new level. Also, what did that just say? I wasn't reading. I'm already... What do you say? The Village of the Born. Okay. Everybody loves naming villages. They have village name and then born at the end of it. I do the same thing, so I can't blame them. Rise of the King. Whew. Oh, they're having a lovely picnic. Beautiful. Is that Pyro? Pyro's now Ginger. Or was he always ginger and I'm just being dumb? He probably already was. I can't remember. Oh, he's sad. Well, I think he does know bits of what happened.
Mom. Dad. They saved us.
Oh, he does know. Okay. So he's just do you think he saw Ayumi in that flashback and then he's just choosing not to say anything about it? I feel like that's what's going on. Yes, we get intros again. I missed this. Let's go. Whoa, that was freaky. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be pausing in the middle of the intro. That looks fucking sick. I can't even lie. That looks incredible. Oh my god, who makes these HD skins? I'm gonna have a look in the credits after this episode's over. But that looks incredible. Via B as Ayumi. Super MC Adeli as Misami. Swan Star. This is Lily. Oh, I forgot about her. That's oh, she's the woman I mentioned in the last episode who I can never remember the name of. Oh, was that Kusaku? Am I just... I don't think it is Kusaku, but... I don't think it's... Hold on. Did Kusaku have that eye color? I'm gonna have to check this now from the episode 1 because I don't remember what Kusaku's eye color was. I want to say it was blue. It was blue. Okay. Anyway, back to the video. It is not Kusaku. My first instinct was like, is that Kusaku? But it's not. That looks so cool! My god, his curse state looks so much better. I love it. Oh my gosh. My boy! Ooh, is that alluding to like the love triangle?
Hey Masami, can you pass me the sauce?
What sauce?
Sriracha or shoyu?
This is really good. I've never tasted anything this good.
Oh, the cat face, that's cute.
Yeah, Magnus sure is a good cook.
You gotta teach me, Magnus.
You're trying to, you're almost drawing attention to yourself there, Kaguno, by looking over. I'm not gonna lie. If you want space, if you want to be left alone, maybe don't try and make eye contact with someone unless you're trying to lure her over or whatever. Also, I didn't mention this, but I love Masami's new cat ears. They look gorgeous.
No, Kaguno has been acting strange lately. You're right.
Lily's such a vibe. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I mean, I loved her in season 1, but already she's great.
He's been more distant and quiet, and he's been staring a lot at Ayumi too.
Oh, he does know about Ayumi. Oh, awkward. Okay, so that was intentional. Okay, again, I'm gonna say this again. I don't think this has anything to do with the promise, because, or at least I don't think it's the full extent of the promise, because I keep saying this, but in season 1, episode 17, Lily said, I'm just gonna play the clip because I can't be bothered to say it again.
You of all people know who he truly is. His origins don't define him, Yumi. Kaguno is a good person, despite what he is.
But because Lily said that, it makes me think there's more to Kaguno than just being the son of a traitor. Because that's what Nexus and Arata called Ken, and Aina. There's gotta be something more to him. And season 1 proves that because he does have strange powers. Anyway, continuing on.
Anyways, Yumi, Lily, I think you guys have some explaining to do.
Huh?
Those weapons you used to save us all, what were they?
Oh yeah, do tell.
I guess you could call them weapons.
You guess? They were literally made of light. They were like 7 feet tall, and you were wielding them with ease. Explain that. And don't you dare go in my comments section and say anime magic. If any of you say that, I'm throwing your comment into space, okay? Don't say it.
We Aikirians possess weapons that are connected with our soul. They can be summoned whenever we want.
Wait. So all those other times you and Lily could have called your powers?
Well, I was too weak at the time. Yumi,
Awkward. Explain yourself, Ayumi.
Yes, I could have called it whenever I needed it.
What? So you could have used your powers any time?
That, Ayumi, this would have been really helpful throughout the entirety of season 1. Lily wouldn't have had to go through nearly as much trouble as she did through her kidnapping. Kaguno wouldn't have had to almost kill Salem. I remember his name. You could have defeated Franz a lot sooner than you actually ended up doing. You never would have gotten kidnapped by the Imperials. All these things would not have happened if you had just, you know, just did your thing. What's your reason for it, anyway?
I didn't want to reveal too much because I thought it would have been best to keep everyone safe.
How can you say that? Have you not seen what's happened all around you? Demonic beings are appearing left and right. And you thought hiding a power that could have helped us in battle was your safest bet?
I mean, it does seem like Ayumi's being quite selfish about the matter. It does. Because, I mean, Masami's right. When it's the sake of... If you consider a group of people friends, and you want to protect them or whatever, that should take priority over any personal feelings you have toward a certain individual. But yeah, like, promise or not, you still gotta, you know, play your part and ensure your friends and family don't die. I mean, I say family because I'm assuming that, or at least it looks to me that, Ayumi, Lily, and Kaguno are like close enough to see each other, kind of like family. That's the vibes I get, at least. Especially with Ayumi and Lily, because they see each other. They act. They're probably not, but they act a lot more like sisters.
Masami, calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down? She's been keeping information from us. We could have used this. It could have helped Kaguno. She remembered everything and kept it from him.
Oh, okay, so that's public knowledge now. Okay, I did not realize that. Okay, I thought that was gonna go on for a bit longer, but we're just outing that information. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I thought that was gonna drag on for a bit longer and be a bit more of a tense reveal, but okay, apparently not.
He doesn't deserve this.
Masami.
Especially from someone he cares about deeply.
Oof. I mean, she's right. I can't argue with her, she's right.
If you have the power to protect the ones you love, why hesitate?
Exactly.
What are you scared of? That we'll see you as a monster?
She's right. I can't disagree with her. She is absolutely right.
What happened?
You didn't hear them yelling? You didn't hear them, like Masami yelling at the top of her lungs like she usually does. Okay, whatever.
Themselves a moment ago.
I can't.
Well, that was unfortunate.
You don't say, Magnus!
I'm sorry. I just thought it was the safest choice. I didn't want to attract too much attention to us.
It's alright, Yumi.
I mean, that also makes sense. Like, use your power to protect the ones you love, like Masami said, but at the same time, I can kind of see where Yumi's also coming from. Like, revealing you have, like, divine weaponry or whatever, and using them in a place that was full of Imperial commanders, they've probably, at the very least, attracted some attention to themselves. So I can understand that.
Really? No one seems to understand that.
If you explained, I just killed the volume. If you explained instead of keeping things secret, people would understand, okay? Communication! That's the key.
I don't know much about Aikirians, or what any of you went through. And you guys seem like the type to stick together. You're all a second family to each other.
Exactly what I said!
Exactly. Family isn't dictated by blood, but by the bonds that we forge in life. Think about that.
Real. This
I'm
feels so
going to
real.
talk to some. I'll see you two later.
Wow, Magnus cut deep there. Oof. Where's Franz at? Where's my boy? Yay! Wait. Hold on. Hey, Franz. Hey. I missed you and your beautiful blue eyes. Oh, I missed you, you beautiful man. He didn't say anything, did he?
Hey, how are you feeling?
Okay, that was incredibly awkward and abrupt. Sorry.
Feeling much better after some good rest. Ayumi and Lily sure did beat the hell out of me.
Well, they are Aikirians.
Good thing they stopped me. If I had been in that cursed state any longer, I don't know what would have happened.
No, don't be sad. I don't want to see Franz sad. No. There has to be a reason as to why he did what he did.
Franz, just...
Like, I know he did it to, like, save Kaguno, but, like, he knows the repercussions of doing so. I'm not sure.
What exactly is that curse mark of yours?
Oh, do tell! I want to know!
Everyone's been showing off their true powers. So I guess I might as well explain mine, huh?
Yeah, do it! I want to know!
Sorry.
No, your demonic power resembles mine, so you might understand where I'm coming from.
Explain, Sir Franz, I want to know!
This marking on my face. It's a curse that lives in my family.
Ooh.
It's been getting passed down from generations.
How did your family get it in the first place?
From what I was told, my ancestors were cursed by the World Tree.
The World Tree?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Turns out my ancestors came into contact with the World Tree's roots. Ever since then, we've been bearing these marks.
Ooh. Wait, how come Draken doesn't have one then? Because, okay, Draken does have powers as seen in Season 1, Episode 16, but he doesn't have a mark on his face, like Franz does. In fact, in comparison, Draken seems like he's in complete control of his powers, at least that's what it looked like.
But it seems that you can activate the mark on command. So why do you lose control at some point?
The longer it's in use, the more demonic aura takes over me. Unless someone puts me down, I'll continue to transform into a demon going on a rampage.
What does it feel
Ooh.
like when it all happens?
Take
It's
one
a
guess.
never-ending nightmare. Everything goes pitch black, and it feels as if I'm being sucked into an endless void.
I
Ooh.
see. But isn't there a way to control it?
No.
But what about your brother, Draken?
Yeah, exactly. I brought him up.
You coward!
Yeah, because Drake can control.
Embraced his curse mark as a blessing. The curse mark is driven by negative emotions. He has nothing but hate and anger towards the world.
Huh. Brothers.
I guess you could say I'm the opposite.
I feel like there's got to be more to that story because, okay, Draken's curse mark must be elsewhere on his body, and that's why we don't see it on his face. But so he's got to find a way to control his powers. Hey guys, this is just another little editor's note after I've just rewatched this one scene again, and I would just like to point out something that I've noticed. You know how Franz says that Draken has nothing but anger and hate toward the world? I'm not entirely buying that. I feel like there's more. I feel like there's a lot more between the two of them in terms of what's actually gone down to break down their relationship. Because if you remember, in season 1, episode 16, when the two of them fought each other, after Franz was incapacitated, Draken turned around and walked away when he very easily had Franz at his mercy and could have killed him, but he chose not to. Now you might be arguing, oh, well, Kaguno and the rest of his friends are there, so they could have outnumbered Draken. But in that demonic state, Draken was already insanely more powerful. So you could argue that he could have taken them all on. Just something I thought I'd throw out, but I don't feel like it's just that Draken is a completely heartless and ruthless monster. Right, yeah, Draken could. Yes, he may have embraced it, but at no point did he show any signs of oh, I can't control my powers. There's gotta be more to this than meets the eye. I'm not buying the fact that it can't, it's just something that can't be controlled.
What about you? What does it feel like when you're in that demonic state?
Angry, probably.
I don't know.
Angie! I mean, if we're referring to season 1, episode 15, which is what they're showing us now, he wasn't in control because there wasn't that voice in his head that was taking over instead. It almost looks like Kaguno's got two personalities, which I'm not sure if that is the case, but that's what it looks like. Unless that's resembling the curse inside of him, and that voice in the head is actually representing the curse in his mind. I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
Back in Warncross, I just felt anger and rage. I was aware of everything, but it felt as if I wanted to kill everything in my way. But when Ayumi came to my help, I didn't want any of it.
Weird. So it consumes you just like a curse mark, except you're aware of everything.
Oh, so he's not aware of everything he's doing whilst under the curse mark. Franz, that is. So the difference between them is from what I'm gathering is Franz is not aware of what he's doing whilst under that curse mark, whereas Kaguno is aware of what he's doing in his rage mode. That's what I've gathered.
Yeah.
One thing should be clear between us. We should never have more than one person losing control of their powers.
Agreed, yeah.
Agreed. If we both lost control, who knows what can happen?
Well, considering how easily the Lily and Ayumi took down Franz, I'm pretty sure they could take down the both of you.
Well, it feels nice to know there's finally someone who can relate to me.
Yeah. Let's do our best to learn how to control these powers.
Agreed. Anyway, speaking of Ayumi,
I thought you just said they
we're
couldn't
gonna
be
have to keep a
controlled.
close eye on her.
What?
I know you don't like the sound of it, but it looks like Ayumi and Lily both had a secret power they were keeping away. Ayumi has been pretty quiet about it too.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. It's just...
She knows.
Ayumi. She couldn't be hiding anything from me, right?
She is!
Look,
Oh, we know she
I'm not saying
is.
she's an enemy. Just saying if you could talk to her and get...
That would be such a fucking epic plot twist, though. If that's how this season ends, with Ayumi being an antagonist, I would be so there for it. Like, that was the kind of, like, twist I expect, where it's, like, so emotionally investing that it's just so effective. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen, but I would love for it to happen.
Get to know her more. That'd be helpful for our team.
Yeah, I'll talk to her soon.
But if she's purposely keeping a secret from Kaguno, I don't think she's gonna just openly admit it as soon as Kaguno goes up to her and just goes, yes, we need all this information. I don't feel like she's gonna reveal it just with a click of her fingers. Interesting, though. We have information drops on their powers, though, which is nice. Oh. Hi, Masami. You guys still angry?
What do you want?
Yes, she's still angry.
I wanted to talk to you about
Whatever. I'll keep quiet. You don't have to.
Misami. The reason why I didn't want to tell Kaguno was because I made a promise to his parents that I'd keep him safe no matter what. He's gone.
So the promise was to his parents, then why does she feel so compelled to not tell him anything? It doesn't make sense. Also, how does that... Like I've been saying, doesn't it tie in with what Lily's saying of, like, what Kaguno actually is? I'm still lost in regards to that. If anyone else is, like, figuring this out, please enlighten me, because I'm not understanding.
A lot. And I was just thinking, why try to remember his suffering past? It'll just...
Because it helps him to grow. It's called character development. 2, it's called therapy. Like, even if you don't actually remember a traumatic event that's happened, you still remember it subconsciously. So that's probably why he's so ragey whenever he goes into that power mode, is because he still subconsciously knows about that trauma.
hurt him more.
A psychological lesson for you there.
So you think you have the right to decide for him?
No, I'm just scared. I can't stand seeing him hurt again. Because I
understand.
Huh?
Like, I hate to break it to Ayumi, but Masami's not wrong in anything she's saying. Like, I don't know why she's apologizing all of a sudden, but, like, you do need to tell her everything. You need to tell him everything.
I'd probably want what's best for him too. Just please, talk to him when you're ready. Tell him everything he needs to know. For his sake, he should know.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to.
I will.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to. I'm not buying it.
You like him, don't you?
What?
Ah, there's the tsundere. Why does tsundere say it?
He can be a dense idiot, I know. But I just want you to know that I don't have anything against you. I just want Kaguno to be happy. And if you make him happy, then I'll be glad.
Wait. You're talking like you're giving him away to me or something.
No.
Oh no, okay, fight for his love. I can. Oh my gosh. Okay, on a side note though, guys, who do you think that Kaguno is gonna end up being with? Like, who do you ship him with more? Do you ship him with Ayumi more or Misami? Personally, because of the whole secret thing and keeping a secret from him, I do ship him with Misami more than Ayumi. Because, okay, we have seen a lot of ship moments more so with the Yumi, but because of the whole secret thing and like keeping things from him, and it's gonna create distrust. Like, I just don't see a Yumi and Kaguno in that same way. Whereas I could actually see him being with Masami because those two seem like they have more of an understanding, or at least more of like a. They seem more relatable to me in some ways. I kind of just, like I said a bit earlier in the video, I kind of just see a Yumi, Lily, and Kaguno more like a sibling-like relationship. I know, because obviously they're not actually siblings, but a sibling-like relationship is, they've grown up like family. That's how I view a Yumi and Kaguno, and it's, so I can only ever see, in my mind at least, I can only ever see Kaguno ever being with Masami, but that's just my opinion.
That's not what I meant.
And didn't you tell him you both should just stay friends? What's up with that? I mean, you do like him.
Ooh, I love a cat. Why am I pausing all the time? I'm sorry.
Right? Great job! Just friends, am I right? For just friends, you've both been getting pretty close lately.
I mean, what about you? You both seem to be spending a lot of time training together.
Yeah? And?
Oh my, well, this is not like how I imagined this episode going.
That just sinks your chances of getting with him.
Hey, that's not true.
If Kaguno walks up and just sees them fighting and then just slowly walks away, that would be perfect. The crickets! Oh my god, the sun crickets got me.
I'm sure you can take back the friend tag anytime. I'm sure he'll treat you well.
I don't know. I've been keeping things away from him, so I don't think I deserve to.
You can be with him. You've known him way longer than I have anyways.
No. I'd feel guilty to do something like that to you. I just want him to be happy. Whoever he decides to be with, that's up to him to decide.
What if he chooses neither of them? What a twist would that be? Would like he breaks the classic anime like rules of like choose between this person or this person, and he chooses someone completely different. That would also be interesting. Because I know from the casting call that there's a girl who's introduced later on in the series. I think her name's Eva, or is it Eve or Eva? I think it's Eva, but she gets introduced later on in the series. I know that because on the casting call I auditioned for her and I had a shit mic at the time, so no wonder I didn't get the role. Thank God I didn't get the role because I would not want my shit mic to be in the series. I have a good one now, hence which is what I'm using. But imagine that like later on in the series, Kaguno grows closer to Eva. Like how well that would be. I think that would be really cool to see.
He's a different person now anyways. And I feel even if I tell him about his past, he won't be the same. I just want him to be happy. For the longest time, he's always been working hard and putting himself in harm's way for others. I want to protect him.
You can't protect people from their past, Yumi.
I get that.
Like, their past is their past. You can't really, like, protect them from that.
You know, he may have changed, but you sure did too. I misjudged you. You're a good person, Ayumi. Let's do our best. Whoever Kaguno chooses. No hard feelings, okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting strong vibes now that he's gonna choose neither of them. Like, that conversation alone has just, like, swayed my shipping from Kaguno X Masami to Kaguno X... What the fuck? You guys good? You guys enjoying that?
Alright, I'm off.
You know, Kaguno, that man we fought wasn't human.
Yeah, we know. We already knew that. His skin color and eye color gave that away.
Yeah, what about it?
You said he was eating human flesh in that tent. Not only that, he bit me. Whatever he was, we have to be on full alert now.
Is he like a Wendigo or
There's
something?
a monster on their side, and we don't know a thing about it.
So what things could it be? Like, I don't think it would be like a vampire. It's either some sort of demon or like, maybe like an Oni or something.
Isn't he just another one of those demons?
No. He was way more powerful than an average demon.
Okay, well,
And those eyes.
I'm offended.
Like yours in Salem when he was possessed.
He's right. I don't want to accept it. But...
In fact, his marks on his face kind of resemble Ken's. Like when Ken was on that demonic streak, he had cracks all over his face. And that demon, it's not a demon, that devil dude, whatever his name was, that Imperial Commander, he had the same. So I'm wondering if he resembles the World Tree somehow.
he had the same eyes.
Oh, does he have an amulet? I didn't. Oh my god, it didn't even click with me. That didn't even click with me. Oh, I'm so slow. Fudge. So do you think that dude had an amulet on him and that's why he was so powerful? Whoa.
You don't think this has something to do with Aikiria, right?
Possibly. I mean, everything started to change when you arrived. Maybe you and the others weren't the only ones who came into this world.
If that man truly came from Aikiria, could he possibly be like...
Be like who? Be like Arata and Nexus? Possibly. I mean, he's not going to be either of them because those two are both dead. Or at least Nexus is. I'm not sure about Arata. Oh, Gili and Doggo, Pyro.
Hey, Pyro. You think we'll ever get back home? Yeah. Let's keep hoping. If these amulets truly are that powerful, why aren't we affected by it?
Good question.
You're Magnus!
Brianna told us that it's probably because you all have a strong heart, so it suppresses the demonic energy of the amulet.
Strong hearts. That means Salem.
Well, she just called Salem weak-hearted. My god.
Sorry. We'll find them all. And we'll do everything.
Oh, also, I'm gonna predict another theory. While I'm on it, I'm predicting another theory. The person who, if Lily gets shipped with anyone, it's gonna be Salem. That's my guess.
We can to get you back to Aikiria.
Yeah. Thanks, Magnus. We can't let anyone get their hands on these amulets.
Would they even want to go back home after all this? Because that would mean separating from like half their group.
We have to do our best for them.
Yeah. Next up is our final destination, where we'll hopefully find the last of the amulets.
It's not gonna be that simple.
The capital.
Is that it? Oh no. We're back to murder. Good old murder. They don't murder peacefully. Or they don't murder like stealthily, do they? They love arson. they're the cannibals. The Kingdom Hearts cannibals. Oh, hey, wasn't he the, like, foreshadowed in season 1? He hadn't, I don't know, who are you? Unless that's Arata. Do you think that could be Arata? Because I don't remember him dying in the first episode. It could be that that's Arata, I'm not sure. It is a demon!
Uku, it's time. We're moving on.
Buku?
To the next step.
Uku? What did they say?
Yes, master.
He sounds so cute for a demon!
The Crown Prince has begun his journey. All the preparations have been set. It's only a matter of time. Soon, those amulets will all be mine. We will meet again.
I'm getting Arata vibes from him. I think that's Arata. Because the voice is not... The voice sounds deep. So I don't know if that's the same voice actor, or if they're like, switching up the voice actors kind of throw it off, or it might be someone completely different. But my instinct from seeing that is, from what he's just said, is we'll meet again. Maybe, so at the moment, Arata's the only other person I can think of it who it could be. And we know that, I think we know that the guy he has like bandage over his eyes. So he has, I don't know, maybe I'm like speculating a lot, but like, I love his voice, by the way. That, whoever that guy is, his voice, the like blindfold or whatever, he looks really cool. Or he sounds really cool. I love, what name did they call the little demon thing? What name did they call him?
Uku, it's time.
Buku?
It's time. It's time. Uku.
Buku!
Time. We're moving on to the next step.
He was just enjoying his lunch.
Yes, master.
Oh my god, he sounds so adorable, and he's also voiced by Martin. Oh, I love Buku. Like, I think we, like, didn't we see him in, like, was he shown in not season 1? Yeah, season 1. He was shown in season 1, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think we ever got his name. Buku! I love Buku. He's an adorable little demon, or devil, or whatever you want to call him. He's cute. I love him. Terrifying, but cute. That was an interesting episode because it already alluded to, Ayumi, the fact that Ayumi has been keeping things, that's been made public. I don't know when that was made public so everybody knew about that, but apparently it was. I have to, like I said, I was agreeing with Masami when Masami was, wait, that's not Masami. Yeah, I was agreeing with Masami when she was, like, arguing with him, like, there was no part of me that didn't agree with that. I can understand a bit of where Ayumi is coming from, but I do feel like it's mostly for her own feelings rather than what Kaguno actually needs. And then there was the whole talk. It was cute toward the end, but it did get a bit fierce. I'm glad those two are like actually talking things out though. Ayumi and Masami, because in season 1 we didn't really see much of that. There was kind of a lot of resentment between the two of them because of, you know, both liking the same guy and not really talking about their feelings or whatever. But here they are, they're talking about it, which is good. We've got progress. It's nice. And here we come to them both agreeing that Kaguno should know the truth. I don't know to what extent that Ayumi is going to tell the truth, because she still even though she agreed to it, she still seems to have a lot of resentment toward the idea. So it might be a case of like when Kaguno's like pressing for questions, she just, you know, feels like she can't handle it and backs out and is like, no, I can't do this. So it'll be interesting to see that conversation between them go down. Like they were saying there though, like Ayumi said, like, oh, Kaguno's changed. Well, one probably because he can't remember his past. He can't be who he used to be because he doesn't remember who he used to be. But also, throughout the whole that conversation, it does seem that Masami has more of his best interests at heart. But at the same time, they said to each other, no matter who gets him, like, no hard feelings, right? I'm still under a strong impression that Kaguno's gonna be with neither of them. Like, he at least just from this episode alone, I think out of the two of them, he's probably good. Out of the two of them, I'd ship him more with Masami than I do Ayumi. But judging by the whole conversation, I think that he's gonna be with neither of them. He's gonna find someone else. In terms of Lily, where's Lily? In terms of Lily, I did actually say this about season 1, but obviously I wasn't recording my reaction to season 1. But at the time of watching season 1, episode 15, I'd always kind of shipped Lily and Salem together because you kind of see on the follow-up episode, which episode season 1, episode 16, while they're having the meeting with the pink-haired woman, you kind of hear like Lily go quiet and go, Salem, you know, like in a solemn voice, like she still cares about him. So I kind of feel like we're gonna see some more of Salem. That's just vibes I get there. I don't feel like that's the kind of thing they're just gonna like nip in the bud, kill that interaction completely. That's the vibes I get. And then we got introduced to, I'm assuming this is the main villain. The masked dude is probably the main villain because he was shown in season 1. We don't know his name or anything about him. His identity is very concealed. But I do love the tiny little.
To the next step.
I do love the tiny little Boko. He's adorable, despite the fact that he's chowing down on this woman. He's I love him. He's adorable little devil. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction video. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to Kaguno, his link will be down in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!